I decided to do a vlog this week. This is new. This week I'm actually doing stuff instead of just sitting in my room and attempting to exist, so I figured this would be the perfect week to attempt to do a vlog. I'm not very good at these, so I really apologize because I have no clue what I'm doing, but that is just my entire life anyways. In terms of today, actually, I don't have too much going on that is worth vlogging. It's mostly just homework and stuff. However, I do have to film a YouTube right after this. Figured I'd give you a quick update on my current read. So I'm currently reading The Hobbit. I just almost hit my chin. Anyways, I'm currently reading The Hobbit. I'm about 100 pages in. It's taking me so much longer than I wanted it to be doing. I really hoped I'd be done by now because it's the 7th. No, it's not. It's the 8th. I have no clue what day it is. It's past the first week of this month and I'm supposed to be done with this by now. I'm not. I think I'm going to blame schoolwork for this just because it's been the first few weeks of school and that is a very hard time to transition, especially considering my reading schedule. So I'm not too far into this, but I know enough about the story that I feel I can give an opinion so far. I am really loving this, however, it's very much episodic in the way I feel they're just walking along, talking, and then oh no, they hate their travel, and oh, here's a new event that's worth noting, and then they continue on their travel, and oh no, they hate their travel. I feel that's all that's going on right now. I just met Gollum in this, so honestly, I'm not far into this at all. I'm really hoping it picks up. I am really enjoying it, but I want something to happen. I enjoy the world, but I want something to happen in it. Once I'm done with this, I don't know what my next book is. I have a couple coming in from the library, and I have no control on when I get those. So let's see. I think my next one is The House in the Cerulean Sea, which is a middle grade magical orphanage. Maybe Dr. Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell might come in this month, but that is such a long book, who actually knows when I'll get a chance to read it. Tristan Strong Punches a Hole in the Sky is a Rick Riordan Presents book that is coming in hopefully 2 weeks. I really want to read that. That was supposed to come in last month and it just didn't. It sounds really cool. Rick Riordan Presents, African American representation, punches a hole in the sky. Yeah, I'm really excited for that. In terms of filming today, I have a couple things that I have to do. It's books I DNF'd and want to reread, and a couple of online quizzes or whatever. I wanted it to be a very chill week. I needed very quick videos to film because the sky's on fire at the moment. I feel I should have started with that. I live in a very high fire risk environment, and there's currently 4 fires going on that kind of form a triangle around my house and pins us against the sea. They're not too bad, they're not very big, and they're kind of far away, but it's close enough that the sky is orange. We cannot see the sun, and when we can see the sun, it is in fact orange, and everything kind of has an orange tint to it. There's ash on my car, there's it's very difficult to go outside and breathe at the moment, and it also doesn't make the best lighting for filming, as you can probably tell. So I'm gonna have to break out my giant light box that is way off in the corner. I don't know if you can see it or not. I can't see my vlogging camera at all. It doesn't have that pull-out screen, so who knows what position I am in the camera. Who knows? But yeah, I should probably get on and doing that because I want to get filming before my room heats up too much because my little window AC unit is very noisy and I have to turn it off whenever I turn on the camera. So I'm gonna go disappear for a little moment. When I'm back after I start filming, I'm probably going to listen to some lectures at school while I get some sewing done. So no reading at the moment, but hopefully I will sometime today. Okay, new day. So I basically checked out yesterday. I sat down and I had the energy to do absolutely nothing ever again. So that was fun. Today was mostly just homework and I did get some reading done, but first I want to talk about my hat. Ooh, there's a helicopter. What are you doing, helicopter? My hat. Right, anyways, so I ordered this modern witch's hat. It's kind of it's knitted with a wire rim, and it's really cute and really lovely. I wanted it for spooky season of Halloween, but also it works for quite a lot of my cosplays that I have planned. I don't know if you can see, but right behind my bedpost, I have my tripod set up because I'm gonna start cosplaying basically as soon as I'm done doing this quick little vlog session. I got another 50, 60 pages through The Hobbit. I'm now about halfway through. They have just entered the forest, which, is pretty awesome. I'm I'm liking it, but not as much as I was expecting. I was really hoping this would be a 5-star read, but it's probably closer to a 4-star at this point. I mean, I'm still only halfway through, so who knows. I think my problem is the sort of meanderingness of this adventure story. I love adventure stories, but I'd like there to be a bit more direction than going over here, then coming over here, and, you know, like that sort of thing. So again, really hoping that it gets, I'm dying to get Smog. That's all I want. But for now, this is fine. So yeah, I'm probably gonna get some cosplaying done. I'm thinking of doing the Sandra sides tonight, specifically Logan, because I'm kind of running low on his videos on my TikTok. Again, I will have that linked below. I just hit my hat. My username is s.s.cosplayer, so if you're interested in me, it's mostly Sandra sides at the moment. It's kind of all I've been cosplaying, but some Gravity Falls and some Percy Jackson. I also have some Percy Jackson. I totally blanked on everything there for a second. So yeah, cosplaying, reading, homework, that's kind of all today was. And hopefully tomorrow I might be able to go out, but my car is kind of being janky at the moment, so I might not have a way to leave my house. Which, you know, quarantine, good thing, but also a little boring for a vlog. It's a new day. I was wrong. Today is Thursday. I got mixed up on my dates because time isn't real. But I really want to do some photography today because like the lighting outside is still funky enough. I feel like I can get some really good aesthetic pictures. My question is the ash outside bad enough to warrant wearing a mask? Like, I'm just going to my backyard, but like the fires are like at 0% contained and it's windy and like, is the world ending enough to put on a mask? Like, I have this one, which, like, it doesn't cover my face that well, so I don't like wearing it when I go to the stores, but if I'm just going outside and it's for, like, not to breathe ash, it should be fine. Alright, so these are the books I want to take pictures of today. An Irish Country Doctor, which I already have a picture up on my Instagram, but I still like it. An Amber and Dust, I haven't read this yet, but I think it looks really cool. Where's Dreams Descend? I can't grab that. I just really like this cover. And Dear Mrs. Bird, which I loved. And then I also have a bag of fake leaves in here because fall aesthetic, why not? I would just like to point out the position I'm in at the moment. I am standing on a very not stable chair, holding on to this, attempting to take a picture of a book in a bush. Fun times for all. Oh god, know my fear of trying to get into my upper backyard. Here we go. And now to walk through all the cacti. I wasn't kidding when I said cacti. I'm not going to go up there. Oh, but there is a squirrel up there. Oh, you can't. Can you see him? I think he moved. He was on that cactus. But yeah, hopefully I'm going to find a place to take a picture up here somewhere. Maybe just like in this dirt. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. That actually wasn't that bad. Now I just got to get down this. Whee. Fun times. Here we go. I just realized I didn't give any updates from yesterday besides me going out and taking pictures. So yesterday, Thursday, pictures turned out great, but that's kind of it. That's all I did. I barely read any more of The Hobbit. I am maybe like 50 more pages in. I'm getting close to the end, but like at the same time, I feel like I'm making no pace in this book, which sucks because I really am enjoying it, but at the same time I'm like, what is going on? You keep getting sidetracked. Still like 4 stars, but like it's getting to the lower end of 4 stars in my opinion. They're at the lake town now, so like we're getting really close to the Lone Mountain, the Misty Mountain. Like I'm super excited for that. But today, other than reading, I went outside and went to Walmart. So the ash outside smells so bad. It is disgusting out there. It's like humid and ashy and like you can sort of see a blue sky, but at the same time you don't. It smells so bad. I went out shopping today because I was looking for stuff for cosplay material. I haven't found all of it yet, but I have been making good progress. So for my cosplay stuff, I bought yellow fabric for a lining of a costume. If you guys watch Standard Size, there's a character in there, Deceit. His costume is like really... He has 2 different costumes, and I've been working off his secondary costume, but I want to make his main one. So this is for the lining of his cloak. And then also I have a golden chain for like the piece that goes around his neck. So those 2 are for Deceit. And then also I got tagged in an Asexual Angels cosplay, and I'm like, yes, I gotta do it. The person who started the tag was like, modern convention of an angel, beautiful, majestic, glowing. The person who tagged me is more like biblical angels, like eyes everywhere, spinning wheels. So yeah, I'm gonna take the approach of spinning wheels. So I bought gold colored wire, and I'm waiting on the spirit gum that I ordered from Amazon. And so this is gonna be my costume. Like, I'm gonna have gold wires coming out. I'm going to be the spinning wheel angel, because like, why not? Why not do some body horror while you're at it? Also, while I was out, I bought some wax melts. I'm in like such into wax melts recently. I'm buying them faster than I can melt them, which is a little concerning, but also I'm buying them really cheap. So like, what are you gonna do about it? I've been dabbling with the idea of starting my own candle making company, but like that's such a bold move to do. Right now I'm just content with like melting other people's wax. So I have Apple Crisp, which I got for like 50 cents. Harvest Festival, which like, what does this smell like? This smells like pumpkin hay and apples. It smells like a harvest festival. I have caramel apples, which in fact it smells like caramel and apples. It's really good, but it also makes me really hungry. And finally, we have pumpkin spice latte, the best thing ever. And this one kind of got a little melted, but it smells pretty close to a pumpkin spice latte. Like, not perfect, but like good enough for candle wax. And the reason why I was like so drawn to these was because I bought a pumpkin spice candle from like the dollar store the other day, and I've been burning it, and it's, oh my god, it smells so good. It's like, I've talked about this before. I'm so basic. I love pumpkin spice anything. Like, pumpkin is one of the best types of food on the face of the earth, and like, you put it in anything and I'm just in love with it. So yeah, that is my little haul of wax melts and fabric and materials. And like, I need to keep reading. I'm getting so close to the end, but I'm not there yet. I think the audiobook has like 3 hours left in it, which like, I'm dual reading it because fantasy, why not? But like, I feel like that's such a long way for what is left in this book. I don't know, but I'm still really excited. I'm also a little disappointed. Does that make sense? I really wanted this to be a 5-star read, and there's just like no way it can get up to 5 stars at the moment. It's like maybe if the dragon scene is that amazing, but I'm kind of doubting it. I'm very close to the end of The Hobbit, but we're going out shopping today with Joanne to get some more fabric because, like, cosplay materials, why not? So I'm gonna go do that, and I'll give you guys an update on The Hobbit later because I really want to finish it today. So hopefully it'll be done by the time I check in again. Alright, so I'm back from shopping. I have done a beautiful costume change into my nice, fluffy comfort, this isn't fluffy, my comfort hoodie. Not hoodie, what is this? I don't know. I'm wearing this now because I needed to feel comfortable, and I was like, oh, it'll be nice and snuggly as I finish reading The Hobbit, because guess what? I finished reading that today, and I gotta say, my overall opinion is I'm disappointed, which really sucks, because I was hoping this would be so good. I kind of have vague memories of the movie. I haven't watched them in absolutely forever, but I had a feeling of what was supposed to happen, and I didn't like it in the book at all. Everything's, like, it felt so disconnected, so, like, secondhand information, and how do I put this in words that aren't spoilers? I feel like it's okay to spoil The Hobbit because, like, everyone knows what it is. It's like spoiling Harry Potter, which, I hate that book. Well, I hate the author. The book is fine. But, like, everything in this, we learn secondhand through someone else after the events have happened, through people and about people who we don't care about. The information was Smaug, so I was really excited to get to meet the big bad dragon, the thing that we were hyping up for this entire book, and I liked that riddle scene where Bilbo enters into the dragon's lair and they have that conversation of like, oh, you are the barrel rider, like you don't want to give your name to a dragon, obviously, but so Bilbo introduces himself to Smaug as the barrel rider, because that's what's on the cover here. It's Bilbo riding the barrels down the river to safety, and that was really interesting. I loved that scene. I like dragons in general. If you, that's a bias towards me. But what happened to Smaug in the end? How that character was dealt with. I hated that. I hated that so much. I hated how the character that was important to that was introduced the page he was important on. And I'm just, that's all my feelings are right now. I mean, I'm tired in general. Today has not been the best day for me. Really want to take a nap, and I was hoping this book would make it better, and it doesn't. And even that big battle at the end, the Battle of the Five Armies, we hear all secondhand after the events have happened. It's like, oh, Bilbo, go take a nap now, and when you wake up, everything will be done. That's basically what happens. I wanted to love this book so much, and it's still good. I still think it's 4 stars, but it's such on the low end of 4 stars. It's like barely, it's not a 3 stars, but it's barely a 4 stars. So, I'd still enjoy this. But I just have so many negative opinions about it, I can't even focus on the good at the moment. And I think that kind of just reflects what I'm feeling today. But I wanted this to be so good. I really did. And I'm just gonna go rewatch the movies right now, because I want to feel that magic that was missing in this book. But is The Hobbit the one with the love triangle with the elf in it that was made during, like, the reshoots? Or was that Lord of the Rings? I feel like that's The Hobbit. Was it? I don't actually remember. They blur together for me. It's been so long. But I wanted the magic. I wanted the wonder. I wanted to see what made this the fantasy book. And I didn't find that. And I'm just... Next month I'll read Fellowship of the Ring, and we will see if that redeems it. But right now I'm just like, I'm suffering. It took me so long to get through that book. It's not even that long. I just didn't want to read it. And that is my rant. That is my rant today. So I was really hoping I was enjoying that book. I really wasn't. Bought some fabric, bought some candle melts. That's what happened in this vlog that I was enjoying. I bought some candle wax melts and some fabric to make some cosplays. I will not be cosplaying anything from The Hobbit. First of all, because there are, like, no female characters in that book. I mean, I'm not opposed to cosplaying male characters, but, like, it's just, I don't like putting on a binder for that long period of time, and I always put on binders for way too long, which don't do. Know your limits. No, you can't, like... My limit is 3 hours, and I always push that 3-hour limit. Don't do that. So I'm trying to find more female characters to cosplay, and I cannot find that in The Hobbit. So yeah, no female characters. Everything was secondhand. It felt so disconnected. I wanted it to be so much better than it was, and I think that's my biggest problem, is I was just disappointed in it. If I was reading this with no context, I mean, it still wouldn't be a 5 stars, but, like, I would have a better opinion of my 4-star read. So yeah, I'm gonna end this now, because I will continue going on a rant about it. I don't want to end it like just this negativity. You guys saw in the very beginning of the vlog, I had a bunch of things on my bed. I'm making a blanket. I'm making a nice patchwork not quilted, but like a blanket of all my old t-shirts and hoodies that don't fit me anymore. So that's gonna be fun. Hopefully, maybe, I have no idea when that's gonna happen. I made one before, and I just don't feel the energy to do that again. But it's gonna be awesome when I do, because I love blankets. So yeah, that's been the vlog. Thanks for watching. Don't expect more of these. I'll probably only ever do them when I have readathons, so maybe next month, but who actually knows. Bye!